Do you love cinnamon toast? I mean, do you really love cinnamon toast? Because I love cinnamon toast. When I found this recipe for cinnamon toast cake in my mom's recipe binder, I had to make it. I made this cake on repeat throughout my childhood. And as an adult, this cake was my birthday cake more times than I can even remember. It's so easy to make. You just stir it together, pop it in the oven, and then you make this amazing topping that is just butter and cinnamon sugar, and you pour it on top of the warm cake and bake it until it's caramelized and bubbling and just crispy, crunchy, just like cinnamon toast. We are gonna start by buttering our pan. And we definitely don't want to lose any of this delicious cinnamon sugar topping stuck on the pan. So we're going to grease it really well. So now we're going to set this aside and stir together our cake. And this is probably the easiest cake you will ever make. All you need is a cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of milk, teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Stir that together. That is all there is to this cake. I have been making it since I was 10 years old. Still one of my very favorite cakes. And it really is that simple. Okay, then we're gonna pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. And while that's in the oven, we're gonna make the topping. Very best part of this cake is the topping. So we are gonna melt some butter. We are gonna add 1/2 cup of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons cinnamon to it, and then just stir it all together. And then as soon as the cake comes out of the oven, we're gonna pour this over the cake and pop it back in the oven, giving it a chance to caramelize and get all crispy and crunchy on top, giving you everything that's amazing about cinnamon toast on the top layer of this cake. Okay, that's all there is to it. We're just gonna set that aside, and now when the cake is done with the first 25 minutes, we'll just pour this over the cake. So now we're gonna pour our topping over the cake, and I've learned over time to pour it around the edges first. You can pour it around the middle, but it is gonna make your cake sink a little. So I start around the edges and let that topping cover the cake. Like I said, this is the best part. We're gonna pop this back in the oven. I'll give that 10 minutes, and then we'll see it all bubbly and delicious. So now that I've showed you how easy it is to make, it's your turn. I wanna know what you think.